What's good, y'all? Probably Poker here, and today I'm gonna show y'all how I made this guitar sample. But before I get into this, I want to let y'all know that I was planning on doing like a different style of video for this sample. I recorded myself playing the guitar and actually making the sample in real time. But for some reason, when I transferred the videos from my phone onto Google Drive and I downloaded it, it was all just black. I could not really do the video in the way that I wanted to. So enough of that. Let's just get into the sample. So let me break down all the parts of the guitar that I recorded, and then I'm gonna show y'all the effect. So for this and pretty much all the other guitar parts, I just put on an EQ to take out some harsh elements. And then I added one stereo just to remove the little bit of white noise that's still left in the recording. Because for these, I did a lot of stuff just to make it like this. First I have like the original audio recording. Then I go into Edison, and pretty much what I do with the guitar recordings, I focus on some of these parts because these parts have like a lot of white noise in them. And then I just go over here, right click it. Then I hover over the entire recording, left click it, and then that's how I take out the noise. Then I go into new time just because on some of these recordings I'm a little bit off beat, pretty much just make them on beat. And that's how I got all of these sound how they are. And then I routed all of these to this effects chain. First I put on the J37 stereo with the master and mid frequency enhancer preset. Then a Valhalla vintage verb with the dark vocal room preset. I put that down to like 12%. Then a RC20 with the lush and crunchy guitar 2 preset. I changed the distortion a little bit and put it down because it was like on half. Like that's some real sauce right there. Like this preset is great. And then I put on a Buick Child 670 stereo compressor with the blues guitar preset. I messed with it a little bit. Now I have the pipe lead from the Global One Shot kit. Me and Cypher dropped that kit. If you want the kit, the link is in the description of the video. First I put this on crossfade, then I put the envelope like this, then I put it on mono. For the effects, I put on the Valhalla vintage verb with the dark play preset. Then I put on this delay and a second delay, and now it's gonna sound like this. Now I have the dot key from the same kit. So yeah, nothing really special about this, other than those little slides that I put in. First I normalized it, then I put on this envelope, put it on Portamento. For effects, I half-timed it, put on a chorus, RC20 retro color with the Pad Magic preset, and then a little EQ. It's gonna sound like this now. Forgot to mention, the reason why like the original un-half-timed part of the sample is like a little like you see that it's kind of swelling or something. That's because I went to this and I put it all the way to the left, because without it, it sounds like this. But when I put it over here, it just sounds like this. So yeah, that's some sauce for y'all. Then with this, I pretty much exported all of these and consolidated them, and then I reversed it, so now it's gonna sound like this. But then I went onto this channel. First I put it on 69% stereo separation. I half-timed it, put on a vintage chorus, EQ'd it, put on a ROM with the full moon preset, then the shaper box with this kind of side chain thing, put it at 30%, then I panned it, put it on 65%. Now it's gonna sound like this. Last but not least, we have the clean bass, and guess what? It's from the Global kit. So I didn't really do much to this. All I did was normalize it, put it on crossfade, put on this envelope, and that's really it. So yeah, that's pretty much how I made this sample. If y'all like this and you know, like the video, subscribe, and yeah, I told y'all I would come back with guitar videos. I'm gonna make a lot more now that I have a good mic. So yeah.